Hello friends, welcome back to this series of tenses. So today today's part is future continuous tense part 6. And in this part, today we will learn the spelling changes of verbs during the future continuous tense. And in this part, today we will explore that is when we use the future continuous tense, how the verb changes like this. So today I will show you some special rules that you have never seen and imagined, and by watching today's video you will never done the wrong spelling of the verb. Then you will become the master of the as the verb changer. Okay, so no more talking, let's get started our today's journey. So look at the board everyone first. So we can start from here, that is during the future continuous, how the word changes. We can start from here. Most of the verbs, not future continuous, every kinds of continuous tenses, including future continuous, most of the verbs we generally add ing. So you have to memorize the general kinds of verbs. That is, most of the verbs we generally add ing. For example, that is play becomes playing. The next is read becomes reading. So here after the word of play or read, we have already added the ing. So this is called the general types of verbs. Okay. So on this rule, for example, that is that is do becomes doing. Okay, like this. Study is studying, like this. So you have to just keep this in this mind. Okay, these are the general rule. So here we have already understand our 1 point, and the next point is verbs ending with e. When the verb will end with e, we have to drop e. So you have to observe the word. You have to observe the word. So at the last letter of the word, you will see the last letter. You have to observe that is if the last letter is e or not. Okay, when the last letter have e, on the time you have to drop e. Okay, like this, as our rule is speaking. Then you have to add the ing. Same like this, dance become dancing. Same like is here, drive. We have to drop the e. Then we have to add the ing. Drive becomes driving. I hope you have get it. So here we can say like this, dance, dancing, drive, driving. We have learned this, the continuous, our previous continuous tenses, like present continuous, past continuous, we have gained it. And the next is verbs ending in ie. When the verb ends with ie, on the time we have to drop the ie and then we have to put the y. For example, that is change ie to y. For example, that is here we are watching, that is die. So after the last letter, we can get two letters. That is die, that is ie. We have to drop the ie, and then we have to put y instead of this. So here, then we can add the ing. Die, dying, same here. Just drop these two letters, then add y, then add ing. So it becomes like this, die, dying, lie, lying. So we have already understand this point. So if you just read your books, if you just read the paragraph, just observe these rules. You can observe the verbs. Okay, you can observe the verbs. That is, when you read the book, you can observe like this. That is, if the last letter of the word is e or not, or it is lie or not lying. Okay, you have to just observe that is ie. You have to observe that is if the last letter is ie, on the time we have to change this, then we can see the y there. Okay, so by practicing this rule, you can understand. And the last is verbs ending in cvc. Okay, double last letter. Okay, so let me tell you, when the verb changes, okay, when the verb ends with CVC, on the time we have to double the last letter. Okay, but first of all, what's the word mean of CVC? Okay, C means consonant, V means vowel, and C means consonant. Okay, so what does the vowel mean? We know that is there are 5 types of vowel: A, E, I, O, U. These are the vowel, and without these, the all words, the all letters are consonant. Okay, so on the time when it is, we have to double that. So let's see some examples here. Here we can see run, running. Okay, so our last letter is N, and then we have to double the N. Then we have to add the ing. How? Because CVC pattern, it starts from end. The pattern starts from end, like every kind of words of verb. Okay, so for example, we can just do this. So it's a math. Okay, it's a magic trick. It's a math. So by using the CVC math, we can just do that is, for example, that is it is C. We know N is what? Consonant. So we have to put the word C. Then U is what? Vowel. So we have to put V. Then R is what? Consonant. So here if you just observe this, it starts from N. Then our last letter is, you have to observe that our last letter is N here. So we have to just double the N. Then we have to add the ing. Okay, same like here. If you just see the next word here, that is it's consonant, and the I is vowel, and the W is consonant. That's why our last word is M. That's why we have doubled to the M, and then we have already added the ing. Same here. Okay, if we just do this in the CVC math solver, it will be that is, it is consonant, E is vowel, G is what? Consonant. So our last word is here, what? T. So that's why we have doubled the T and added the ing. Okay, so these are the magic trick technique used. That is how the verb changes during the future continuous tense, all continuous tenses, including future continuous tense. Okay, so it becomes a magic trick. So when you use it, you have to remember this. Okay, so I hope that is you have understood. And today, I hope that is how it works. I have already shown all of rules in front of you. Okay, so these are some easy concepts, and if we talk about this, when you read the book, when you study the book, when you get out the words, just observe the words of the verse. That is okay. So if you find these rules, then you can to do that, then you can change it. Okay, and be aware of, always remember the rule. Okay, so when you read the book, when you practice this, and when you always match the verb words with these rules, then you will be become genius. Okay, as verb changer, but changer, then you will become the genius of spelling of verb changer during what? Continuous tenses, including future continuous. So I hope you have get it. So today your main task is that is write some words but including these rules in the comments. You will make the new words including in these rules. Okay, including future continuous. So write this in the comments, and after this video today, and then I will check this. Okay, so and for now, no more talking, and see you in the next video everyone, and thanks for watching my video.